Going organic has become more than just a way of cooking. It's become a way of life for some people. Randall is here with the author of Living Beyond Organic with more. Randall?
That's right. It's a new year, new you, right? Get yourself together, your act together as we head into 2009. And Christina Avaness joins us right now. She is the author of the book Living Beyond Organic. And Christina, I think the first thing I want to ask you is, what do you mean by living beyond organic?
Absolutely. Well, organic, as you know, is a buzzword right now, and everybody thinks that if it's organic, it's good for you.
It's good, right.
Okay, well, unfortunately, that's not the case. And so my book is actually revealing what it is that you want to look for in foods. Organic is awesome, but it's really first and foremost what you're eating as opposed to whether or not it's organic.
Now, I should mention, because I did go to your website and checked out a few things, you have some foods to avoid here.
Yes.
And I was shocked by some of them.
Really?
You have apples, bell peppers, carrots, grapefruit, which I thought was considered a superfood. I've seen it listed as that before.
Yes.
Oats, which lower cholesterol.
That's
sweet
right.
potatoes, I've heard, are a great option. Why these on the avoid?
Okay. Again, the book is called Beyond Organic, meaning that I'm taking this completely beyond what you're used to, and it's also called Nutritional Knowledge Redefined. So we're taking nutritional knowledge that are basically generally accepted misnomers, like what you were just talking about, grapefruit, for example, oranges, apples, and the reason is because the enzyme content is low in these foods. Not that they're bad for you or that they don't have good nutrients in them, but comparatively speaking to other choices, they're low in enzymes. So for example, I don't eat apples, organic or otherwise, but I eat pears. Okay. So I would much rather see you eat a conventional pear than an organic apple because of its enzyme content. And you can do a simple experiment at home. Just take an apple and a pear, put them on your kitchen counter, see what happens, and you'll see that the pear starts to decompose over a couple of days. It'll start to turn brown. That's enzyme content. It's actually got the enzymes necessary to digest itself. So what happens with the apple is pretty much it stays pristine and has a very long shelf life for a couple of weeks. Less enzymes, lack of enzymes, or low.
What is it that the enzymes do to you that is negative?
Okay, no, there's positive.
The
enzyme content is what you want, and that's because the enzymes are what is necessary for you to absorb the nutrients in the food. And so if you have, let's say, for example, you want to take a fruit because of its vitamin C content, well, what is going to enable your body to absorb that vitamin C is the enzyme content.
Okay.
So rather than, let's say, taking an orange that, although it does contain vitamin C, its enzyme content is low, let's say, compared to a raspberry. And a raspberry actually has much more vitamin C content than an orange.
I saw blueberries on your suggestion list, so I was happy about that.
Well,
because I'm a big blueberry fan.
Well, I'll tell you, blueberries aren't my first choice.
No.
They are very, very high in antioxidants, and of course, they're not bad for you, especially compared to other things.
Right.
But the best choice are blackberries, raspberries, boysenberries, strawberries. They all have
sweet strawberries. We're a big strawberry growing region right here, so that's good news. Really good
awesome.
news. Yes.
Strawberries are excellent. So there are. It's a matter of enzyme content, and there is a best choice. And so what I do is I try and direct you to the food that is going to cause the least digestive stress.
Okay, now I should ask you, because Cal Poly has a very large nutritional sciences department, and they're going to want to know, what do you base all this on? And we need to make it somewhat quick.
Absolutely. Raphology medicine is an indigenous healing art based on ancient medicine, the healing properties of food and herbs. And so we're basically going back to basics in this book and drawing from the history, the ancient healing arts, and indigenous to certain cultures like the Egyptian culture, the Mayan, the Incan cultures.
And if people want to know more about all of that, they can go to your website, livingbeyondorganic.com, which we've linked to our website.
Thank you.
Or they can see you tomorrow in Santa Barbara on State Street at Barnes & Noble between 1 and 3. You'll be giving an informative talk as well as signing copies, right?
Absolutely, and this is your copy.
Oh, well, thank you so much, and I really want to appreciate, got up at 4 o'clock this morning to drive all the way here from her home in Los Angeles.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it so much. Christina, I want to make sure I get it right. Avaness.
Yes, there you go.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
And we send it back over to Patty, is that right?
That's right, Randall. And Randall, don't go anywhere with that book because I want to borrow it from you before you even get out of the studio. All right, we're back in just a moment.